Hello Cancer, thank you for tuning into your general read. For the main read, I'm using the Modern Spellcasters Tarot by, it's in the back here, maybe not. Melanie Marquis and Scott Murphy. There's Melanie's name in the front in case I'm saying her last name incorrectly. And the supportive cards, the Magical Unicorn cards, Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. I like this. I've already shuffled, so let's go ahead and see what we got. This is interesting. I feel like we're going to do this a little differently today, and I don't know why. No, I'm getting nothing down here. So, alright. I'm getting the environment is causing a lot of things are going on around you that are affecting you. And it almost feels like you're reacting. You're more in the reaction phase here of this situation. And it's a bittersweet thing going on here. Now, looking at what we got down here, this is, I feel like this will make sense at the end, looking at all the cards at once, but I'm going to show you in pieces. Now, this this is your overall energy. I'm not even sure. Yeah, I feel like this is your overall energy. You're going in and out of this energy the whole time. It's trumped by the Sun card, which tells me this is a good thing. This is a good thing that's happening. You may not feel that way the whole way through, but when you get to the end, it should pan out and make more sense. So the Sun card trumping everything means it's for the best. It just may not seem it, because you also got the Three of Swords here at the top of this little triangle. You have the Seven of Cups, and you have the Two of Swords. Now, the Seven of Cups, and I'm just going to read it from basically what I'm looking here. It looks like a bunch of possibilities, looking at information you've gathered, wondering if these things are coexistent, or I feel like you're balancing a lot of different things, quite frankly. I feel like there's a lot of things involved here, a lot of technical information. No. A lot of what? A lot of emotions, a lot of, I almost feel like there's a group of people. This kind of, oddly enough, this card right now makes me feel like this is indicating, there we go, let me just spit out a word. How many people, there's a lot of people involved. It seems like there's a lot of people involved. I almost feel like some of you are dealing with a family divorce. I don't think it's your own, but somebody else in the family might be getting divorced, or a close friendship might be going through a divorce. Something like that. It seems like somebody close to you, there's a relationship close to you that's going through some problems, possibly a divorce. It seems where this is going. And you're not happy about it, and you got the Two of Swords here, which this is a very empowering person to me. Someone not afraid of the wolf behind her, and the candles next to her make me feel like she has possibilities. She's got some faith that things are going to work out, but she's standing strong, and she's paying attention to what she has to do, or if there's anything she really needs to do. The Two of Swords in this, like, Two of Swords usually to me is, like in the traditional deck, it's usually, I'm seeing the card and I know what I want to say, but it's not flying out, so I don't think it's valid for this reason, so I'm not going to spit it out, but that's not what I would normally read that card traditionally as, but that's what it feels like here. But the situation, the Sun card on the top here, it makes me feel like by the time you learn everything that's going on and what's really happening, I feel like you're going to be okay with the outcome. I feel like you're going to be more upset about what was going on that you didn't know. Okay. Because as this starts off, there's a person, this deck is so different than what I'm used to. So again, I'm definitely a person that reads from a card, not from just traditional meanings. The lady on there, which can be a man or a female in this situation, but I'm just saying that's what I'm looking at. She looks like she's freaking out, and she's ready to fight tooth and nail for her position. She is not backing down. She's freaked out. She may be scared out of her wits, but she's not going down without a fight. So people might freak her out, but that doesn't mean she's going to back down. That's what I'm getting from this card. She's just like, you might have me over a barrel, maybe nothing I can do about it, but I'm still not going easy. We're going to fight for this. We're going to fight good. And you're going to remember it. That's what I feel. And then the Devil card right after it, I feel like there is actually a fight going on here. And this person, whoever it is, I feel like this is a friend of yours or somebody close to you. If it's not a friend, it's a close family member or a family member. Somebody who definitely affects your life. They're fighting, and you're watching them fight this out, and you're seeing some weird things going on here. There's a little kind of like, I feel like your first reaction is, why is this happening? Like, it seems like this is coming out of the blue, and you're not really understanding like what is going on, because you realize this person isn't doing this for no reason, but you don't see the background of where this is coming from. I feel like that's where it's starting. Now, you got two cards on your side. You get One Step at a Time and Practice. So I feel like, first of all, this happens and you're just kind of, I feel like it just shocks you. You know, it's out of the blue for you. I really do feel that. And the One Step at a Time, I feel like it's just like step back and don't react. Just kind of watch what's happening here. And then the Practice, I feel like you got to look at the history of a situation more. Because I feel like you're stepping, I feel like you should step back, but you probably are anyway. And you're just kind of reevaluating what you've seen. The Practice, like practice makes perfect. Something's been going on here for a while. And I feel like you're looking at this, and the reaction this person's having, whether they be male or female. And you're just realizing either one, from the history that you know of this person, they wouldn't just freak out for no reason. Or two, you remember some odd things in the past with this couple, and now you're starting to question, you know, why is this really happening? Like, you're starting to really like wonder. The One Step at a Time means just like take it one moment at a time, and just kind of step back and watch. Mostly observe, help where you can, but I feel like it's mostly observe at first, because I don't think you know how to react, because it's kind of out of the blue. But you're very well aware that this person, whoever this is, whether it be male or female, whatever, they're a little freaked out, but they're not going down without a fight, and they're making that clear. Now, the next card, and this seems to be all happening around you, but it's strongly impacting you. The next card is the Justice card. I feel like the truth does come forward. You find out why this person's feeling this way, why this person is freaked out and very upset. That comes forward. That does come forward. I feel like that's the Justice when it relates to you. This comes forward, and you find out exactly what's going on, and it takes you a minute to really absorb what's going on, and I don't feel like you're happy about it. I feel like something has been going on, and now that you're aware of it, I feel like you're extremely disappointed. Somebody let you down because you didn't see this going on. Like, something was wrong in this relationship, that the person that's freaked out might have, I feel like they also were hiding it, but so was the person, whatever they were doing. And now it's coming forward. And now that you're realizing what's going on, you're feeling kind of like you should have offered this person. I'm feeling like you're looking at it, if you'd known ahead of time what was really going on, you would have helped this person that's freaking out before this. Because I feel like you can understand why they're freaking out. I feel like you're also looking at it from a perspective, like if you were in their shoes, why nobody would know it either. And I feel like you sympathize with them because of that. And it makes you, like, I feel like you just, if you had known, you're looking at it like, I wish I had known, because I would have done something different to help so-and-so, whoever it was. If I had known, I'd have helped them. But you're also, it takes you a minute to get there, because I feel like when you're getting to that point, you're at that point where you have to decide, like, because I feel like you're looking at the situation like, you know what, I know it's really happening now, and I can't keep both friends. It's not going to happen. This situation, I'm not going to keep both friends the way this is going, so I have to choose. This person's really upset. They're extremely upset. I feel like in most cases, that friendship survives, and you're going to make it through this with that friendship intact. Now, there are some versions where I feel like this person is against your friend. And when you find out what's really happening, you're seeing the cause and effect. Guys! Come on, guys. I never fixed those. Sorry. But when you find out what's going on here, I feel like you're dealing with the situation moment by moment. Chloe, hey! Sorry, my dogs every now and then just like to freak out. It's fun. Vicious rabbits outside. But I feel like when you get to the end of this, you somehow sort it out. It's all about this card right here. See, now it depends now if it's your friend who's having this moment, or if it's your friend is dealing with the other person having this moment. Because you find out the truth about why this is happening, and it feels like either way it's warranted. Somehow it works out in the end because you get answers, or you find out the truth about something. And the friendship that you had, it's either the friendship, if you're friends with this person, then you're happy with how this ends for them, and the friendship survives. If you're friends with both sides of the couple, it seems like you're going to stick with the one who seems like they were done wrong. Somebody was hiding something for a long time, and I feel like as it comes forward, you're siding with the one who seemed like they couldn't make a better decision. Anything else with this? I'm getting like that freak out energy is kind of pushing through. Again, I want to go to the end. Like, I don't feel like you're happy that the situation was happening, but to know that it was happening the whole time, I feel like you're more comfortable that it did come out because you're looking at it like things could have stayed the same, but that situation would have still been going on, under the surface. Even though you weren't aware of it, you wouldn't want that to keep going either. So I feel like how it's ending, you're comfortable with it because you're glad that the situation, like there might have been some abuse there, has stopped and is moving on. I feel like at the end here, you're thinking, you know what, this went on too long. Even though you weren't aware of it and it's kind of out of the blue, you feel better that it came out and it's being taken care of rather than still being hidden. Just because you didn't know about it, you wouldn't want to be still in a spot where you didn't know about it and everything seemed fine. You really care about your friends, and you'd rather things be working out rather than going through that stasis period, subliminal period, quiet period. I feel like there was a lot of secrets before this came out. Before this person got out there and fought for themselves, I feel like there was a lot of secrets. And both sides of the couple, whatever role they were playing, we're in agreement that it should be a private thing between them and nobody else's business. And then at some point, this person just freaked out and said, you know what, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. This is ridiculous. It just never stops. And they were freaked out and they fought for themselves. The truth came out. I don't feel like you're happy about the truth, but you're happy that things move forward because the reason you're unhappy is that it was actually happening. But you are moving on from it because you're feeling like, you know what, this needed to be resolved, and you don't want people holding on to things, or you don't want a bad situation continuing just so you can have your head in the sand. You're not about that at all. You care about the people that you consider your friends and family, and you wouldn't want a situation to keep going in the line of abuse just so you could hide your head in the sand and pretend like everything's okay. That's not at all what you want. So you're actually happy that it got resolved, or it is going to get resolved, and people are feeling better, and that you actually know what's happening as opposed to just the lie that used to be pushed forth. Are we good? Okay. I feel like at the end you're okay, but you might have to decide between friends. I feel like you're going to have to decide between friends due to the situation, though, because I feel like for the most part, the majority of you're friends with a couple, and you have to decide which side to stay friends with. And for some of you, that might be a hard thing. For others, I feel like you might be more tending towards one than the other anyway. But I feel like there's a lot of scenarios that can go out, but you're going to have to choose one or the other. I'm seeing that clearly. With the general read, I don't want to like go through 1,000,001 variations, but that's what I'm getting. All right. I'm going to wrap that up there. So thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, go ahead and shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com, james4astral@gmail.com. Thank you.